everybody. Welcome to Smashing Game Time. It is day 5 of our Game of the Year 2025 coverage. We have reached the end. We have reached the final day. We are here. I am joined, as always, by my lovely brother, Josh. Josh, how are you doing?
Much better than I was on day 3 and 4.
You were wrapped in a Snuggie and you had Coco going the entire time.
Yes. Honestly, I had an IV going
You had an
of
IV go.
just nothing but hot cocoa.
Did you have it in your arm?
Yeah.
Wait, so when people say I need an IV, like they really do get like the IVs in their arms?
Well, the majority of them will. I mean, there's some people who are weird and will do it like on their leg.
Because I mean, I know people who like will go out and like drink, and they'll be like, oh, I need to go get an IV. And there's places where
Yeah.
you go and get like they're actually getting the needle.
Yeah. They'll literally pump you with they call it like a day spa. They'll go to a day spa literally and get the shit pumped into them.
Ah, oh no. You know what? You know,
Thing.
you know what works. You know what works. And I did this the night of your wedding because I stayed at your place. I think you were somewhere else. You were at a hotel or something.
I mean, on my wedding, I hope I wasn't home.
What I did is Big Germ was my designated driver, and I said, Big Germ, go to the Walmart over here. I need some green Pedialyte, and I had him pick up 2 or 3. I forget how many it was. And I'm laying on the couch, and I was drunk. I was really drunk, and I chugged both of them. Had a nice little pee in the bathroom, of course, not on your couch. And then I woke up feeling like $1,000,000.
Well, see, I've got two guarantee ways to do it without having to go through all that.
If one of them's not drinking, I'm gonna slap you.
Okay, that's number one.
What's number 2?
Well, you could drink, just drink responsibly.
Obviously.
Number two, instead of getting Pedialyte, just get liquid IVs. They're so much better, and they're adult flavored.
Wait, what do you mean adult flavors? Does that mean they have alcohol in them?
No. I mean, like, it's not like, oh, it's like Pedialytes are usually meant for children.
Yeah, but
Usually.
they got they got what you need. They got the electrolytes you need.
There's Gatorade, but it's pumped full of sugar.
See, I've started getting the Gatorade Zeros, and I used to hate the taste of them, but now I love them. I'm just like, oh, this is a quick little shot of like a little bit of flavor, not too much. You don't deserve flavor. You don't deserve flavor
No.
at all.
Know what I missed, though? And I know we're getting really on a tangent here, but know what flavor of Gatorade I missed the most?
Wild Berry Rain.
Yes.
It's so good.
I missed that. It was so good.
They brought it back a little bit before COVID, I think. I remember having one pre-COVID up in Chicago because I was like, man, if the boys could see me now drinking one of these up here, it was good.
I missed that color. I missed that taste.
It had like that, it almost tasted like a half and half. Like they were doing
Yes.
half water, half of whatever that berry flavor was. That was the go-to flavor after like football practice. You would
Yep.
go home, get one of those. You would have like a chicken fried steak with some white gravy, some corn, and maybe a biscuit. And I'm just getting hungry thinking about it, but I can't eat right now because we need to talk about video games. Before we get into the category you've all been waiting for, I know we're edging you guys right now. We're edging you so hard. We're just edging everybody so hard, and they're like, "Oh, just get to it already! Fuck, I'm gonna bust." But before,
This is heated rivalry all over again. God damn it!
don't bust that nut just yet. We're gonna recap the last 4 days before we get into Game of the Year. So let me scroll back. Let me hop in my time machine. Day 1, we had Best on the Go Game. In third place, we had Ball Pit. Second place, we had Dispatch, and in first place, we had Hollow Knight Silk Song. Then after that, we had Best Boss Fight of the Year. In third place, we had Serene from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. In second place, we had the Cog Walker Dancers from Silk Song. And in first place, we had the Paintress also from Claire Obscure. And then the final category of day 1, Game I'll Never Touch Again. In third place, we had Lost Souls Aside. In second place, we had Horses. And then in first place, we had Blue Prince. That was pretty unanimous on that one. And then day 2, we had the old switcheroo boys over here. That's right. Mike and JMO stopped by to hang out with us for a little bit and do this category all the way back in 2025. First category, we had Box Art of the Year. In third place, we had Peak. Second place, we had Avowed. And in first place, we had Dispatch. The next category, we had Best Blueprint. This was the best blueprints or slash rooms in blueprints. Third place, we had Vault. In second place, we had the Billiard Room. And in first place, we had the Schoolhouse because it opened so much more for you to do in the game. We also spun off on that category because we wanted to have a little more conversation since Mike was in the house. Worst blueprints. We had third place, the Lavatory. What are your secrets, Lavatory? In second place, we had the Great Hall. And in first place, we had the Chamber of Mirrors. And then the final category of day 2, we had Disappointment of the Year. This was pretty wide open. But in third place, we had 2025 as a whole. In second place, we had Politics Are the New Pop. Ugh. And then in first place, you knew they were getting it. You knew they weren't going to get beat. It's AI. The rise of AI and AI slop. Day 3, first category was Best New Character. In third place, we had Zoe and Mio from Split Fiction. In second place, we had Gustav from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And then in first place, we had Chase from Dispatch. After that, we had Best Words of the Year. These were basically best quotes of the year. In third place, we had Experience Tells Me Even Gods Can Fall from Hornet in Silk Song. Second place, we had Over Here Looking Like Mumford Fucked All His Sons from Prism in Dispatch. And then in first place, we had For Those Who Come After, right? Gustav Tamael in Expedition 33. And then we finished off the third day with Expedition of the Year. I love that we did that on day 3, by the way. I don't know if we did that intentionally. Clever girls. So these were the best expeditions from all the mentioned expeditions in the game. In third place, we had Expedition 70 laying the light rails. In second place, we had Expedition 69 laying all of the climbing mounts that you find around the world. And then in first place, Expedition 33. They did it. They did it. They expedited. They did it. Day 4, we had the new Silk Song. This was the game that was going to replace Silk Song in its long development cycle. And is it happening? Is it not happening? Will it become a meme? In third place, we had Splinter Cell Remake. In second place, we had Half-Life 3. And in first place, this one hurt personally, Titanfall 3. Best noise. This one got a little messy just because we started nominating noises outright and getting those clips. And when we realized that was going to be a lot of digging and whatnot, we started just nominating games for overall noises. We'll clean it up next year. Don't worry about it, folks. There's always
not going to exist.
There's always one knucklehead category, and it was this one this year. In third place, we had Death Stranding 2 on the beach. In second place, we had Silk Song. And then in first place, we had all those clappy guns in Battlefield 6. And then the last one for day 4, Song of the Year. Just best song. Number 3 was Phantom from Silk Song, which Josh is probably going to play now because of that song.
I played over 100 times.
It's a good song. Second place, Alicia from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And then in first place, He Was My Brother, Benji his name, from South of Midnight. And that brings us all the way to the day. We did it. We're finally here. That's
Yay.
Just a reminder for everyone. We're picking the top 10, and then we're going to order them. If you know, if obviously you probably know Giant Bomb. It's basically their format because if it ain't broke, just steal it. All right, here we go. Game of the Year, and the nominees are South of Midnight, Dispatch, Horses, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Split Fiction, Keep Driving, It Takes a War, Queue Up, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, War Rats the Rat-em-Up, a game about digging a hole, Blueprints, Avowed, Atomfall, Keeper, Rematch, Citizen Sleeper 2, Doom, The Dark Ages, Battlefield 6, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Silent Hill F, Monster Hunter Wilds, Ball Pit, Hades 2, Stormgate, Gears of War Reloaded, Tony Hawk, Pro Skaters 3 and 4, Lost Souls Aside, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Ark Raiders. We've got 30 games. We've got to whittle this down to 10.
It's 10, isn't it?
Yeah, we got to whittle this down to 10. Immediately, can we both highlight this together?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to highlight Blueprints at the same time, and we're going to hit delete at the same time in 3, 2, 1. It can't hurt us anymore. Blueprints has been eliminated. It's just it never clicked with me. It was always obnoxious. I like the the basis of the game that, hey, you have this mansion, you got to get to room 46. I was not interested in all in the meta commentary. And, it's the rich have already asked enough of us. I'm not going to abide by this rich uncle's last request. Just give me the fucking mansion, old man. You're dead. You're
So here's
fucking
my
dead.
thing. If the first thing they tell you is, oh hey, you might want to grab a notebook and a pencil, no, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that.
There are some games where I don't mind, but when it, like, I'd rather a game not say that. I'd rather the game be like, just go have fun. And then
Just have fun.
if I get into it, I'm like, fuck, I need to write this down, or I need to take a
Or
screenshot.
maybe or maybe give me a notebook inside of the game so I don't have to physically carry one.
Yeah, what do I look like, a dork? Dork-ass dork?
Not only that, but like you're asking a lot from me. Give me a notepad that either one fills itself out for me, so that I just read the notes. Like I'm not saying like give me the strategy guide. I'm saying like give me like the notes of like how it seems, so I can look over them and maybe I can do like quickly whatever. Give me something simple. I'm not asking for the world here, but your first thing is, oh, we're giving you this little sign that's gonna break the fourth wall and say, oh hey, you might want to grab a notebook.
No, just let me come to that conclusion on my own. Fuck off. Fuck off. So yeah, we've buried that one. That one can go away. Another one I just wanted to mention here because I didn't really nominate it anywhere else. I've played a little bit of it. It's a dead game. Stormgate. This is from Frost Giant, the ex Blizzard people. I'm just realizing they're Frost Giant and they used to be Blizzard. Way to spin off, you guys.
Hey, they're making it known, like, hey, around the nose with it, all right?
It was a bunch of cavemen in the room. They're like, what do we call Blizzard now? He's like, Big Snow. No, Frost Giant.
Oh, yes.
It's cavemen. No, but Stormgate came and went. I don't know. The game just became more of a meme because one of I think the creative leads was making post on LinkedIn, and basically that subreddit every time there was a new post. RTS fans are some of the most egregious, like, fighting game fans are some of the nicest people, right?
Yeah.
RTS are the complete opposite. You give them an inch,
No,
they
they're the
take a
assholes of
mile.
the whole community.
They're constantly asking for buffs and nerfs. If anything doesn't go their way, that's why when we were arguing about fans, I was thinking of RTS fans. I was like, no. No.
And that's just it. It's understandable now that you say it, because it's like, yeah, you kind of have to, like, if you give them a little bit, they're going to take the world. Yeah, don't give it to them. Like, let's be honest, you're never going to satisfy. Like, there is not one single game out there that is an RTS that everybody in a whole will say it is perfectly made and they want nothing else. They have every single one they'll pick. They'll give you their pros and cons. And it's different for everyone.
I think back to my year and a half, 2 years playing Iron Harvest. Like, the people in that Discord constantly complaining, and I was just like, all right, guys, can we just enjoy this? But anyway, Stormgate, I'm getting rid of it. I also think Gears of War Reloaded, man, what a fucking joke of a re-release. Way to shit on it. First of all, you put it out 2025, so the 19th, you put it out on the 19th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
You put it out on PS5, which I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, so unclean. I can't watch. I feel like a cuckold. No, I don't care. Like, play it on whatever you want to play it on. But Microsoft is just constantly undermining, like, these titles, like, big landmark milestone anniversaries. I think they did the same thing with Halo. Like, all the Halos, like, they'll do it's like there's always a game that, like, didn't ship, so they're like, shit, what do we need? Let's do Halo Anniversary a year early. Instead of for the 20th, we'll do it for the 19th. I don't know why they do that. That's fucking annoying. Microsoft is not going to be making anything but AI fucking butt plugs after this.
I mean, at the rate they're going, Microsoft is burying itself between its gaming side and its, what makes Microsoft Microsoft. It's, Windows is just constantly under duress, whether it's because they have AI giving you updates and it's fucking everything up, or the way they're implementing updates. Like, I'm sorry, it's only a matter of time before Windows is a thing of the past. Everybody's either on Linux or Mac.
Just what the fuck is going on over there? There's This shit with Gears of War Reloaded, Fable's being made by your racing, not even your racing sim team. It's your racing.
It's your backup racing sim team.
Yeah, it's your arcade racing. There it is, arcade racing
I
team.
was I was about to say fantasy racing team.
The new Halo's implementing a bunch of AI. The one promising IP you have, you got rid of that company altogether and sold them to another AI slot factory. Phil Spencer, fucking hang it up, man. Hang it the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. What are you
He's trying
doing?
so he wants he's trying so hard. He wants to be like Gabe. All right.
Look, man, I get it. I get it. At the end of the day, you have people to answer to. But fuck, what are you doing, man? I thought, what? Hey, man, where are the games, man? Where's the fun? Huh? Huh? Oh wait, you wanted to be Netflix, you wanted to be Spotify, and you wanted to leech off of everybody else's work and just like, oh hey, we'll give you everyone else's games for $20 a month, and then we'll fleece them on what the money that we're giving them. Whatever, man. I liked him at the start, and I guess that's the problem. You shouldn't like anyone with power. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because they're just not going to do anything with it, or
I
they're
think I
going to
gotta
do
ask
stuff
that
with it that sucks.
I've got to ask that you said something. Are you saying that the Game Pass is terrible strategy?
It's great for folks in on the ground floor like me, but when you look at how Spotify is, how Netflix is, Spotify, I think they pay for like military drones or something, or like they're backing military research. There's so much out there about it, and then Netflix constantly just buying up other shit, raising your prices, not really giving creatives anything on the back end. They just give them money up front, and they're like, "All right, go away. No theater stuff. We're disruptors. We're disruptors. We're disrupting the way things work. Get out of here. We're creative, more creative than you, you fucking idiot." Yeah, man. I don't know. I think my ship has kind of sailed on Game Pass, and as soon as I can figure out how to go in and cancel it, I am.
I will show you. It's super easy.
Okay. Gears of War Reloaded can go. I'm off my soapbox, by the way. Let's get a positive one. Let's hear one someone's positive about.
Well, wait. We want to talk about what we're going to keep.
Yeah, talk about one we're gonna keep.
Do we just go ahead and knock out the easy one of Claire Obscure? Like we both know we're keeping that one there.
Yeah, man, that game. We know that game's not going anywhere. But do you have a surprise one that'd be like, okay, we'll keep it. All right, okay.
Uh, because we haven't talked about it nearly as much as the rest, and I know you said I don't have to lift my leg up on this one because I played it. Arc Raiders.
What makes it, as someone who failed to escape from Tarkov, but kind of escaped in a way? What makes Arc Raiders better than Tarkov?
I think it's just all in all, they've done a better job implementing everything. It came out and was released like a full 1.0 when it came out. Uh, their creator slash developer didn't say, "Oh, if you're a true fan, you'll buy this new edition. If not, you're a poser."
What a line.
Yeah, right. Well, he didn't actually say it in that way, but basically, it was just like, you know what? Either you believe in the cause and you pay another $100 for this edition, or fuck you because you're a piece of shit.
Hey,
I mean, just all in all, it's all around better, and they're actually listening to their community. They have a lot of Q&As. They'll sit down, they'll get feedback, um, they'll tweak a couple of things. They just had a big update that came out. Of course, there are going to be some people who bitch and moan about something, but it's like, all in all, like they're doing their fan service for their quality of life. They're constantly in communication with of everybody who's playing it. Um, the game was only $40 MSRP. Like compared to like everything else, like if you buy Tarkov now, or if you bought Tarkov when it first came out, $60, $70 for a standard edition.
what about? And I've seen a bunch of clips of this game, and it just seems like a goofy, fun time. I remember seeing a clip where people ran into each other, and it's one of those games where you can shoot, or you can kind of just leave each other to be, right?
And that's how Escape from Tarkov is to some extent. And I say it to some extent, like when it first came out, there was no in-world chat. You basically were just like, oh, you either do the wiggle, let them know you're friendly, or you just start blasting. Whereas this, they already have that, in-world communication going on. And it's for a majority of the people playing it, it's, hey, let's communicate, let's work together because we're trying to survive in this world. We're trying to do these things, but it's great because, and then on top of that, if you're not don't want to play that play style, you just want to go in and murder everything that moves. Eventually, it starts to pick up on what you're doing. You go, oh, okay, you're one of those people. We're going to move you to these servers with all these other people who are like you, so you're not ruining the experience for everybody else trying to play the game.
That's fun. They did the Mythic Quests where Mythic Quest
Yeah.
put all the Nazis on one server and then everyone else over here.
Yes.
I do
Yes.
remember one of
Sounds
the
like
first clips I saw of this game was a guy and another player interacting, and you think they're gonna be peaceful, and then the one shoots him, and he's like, "Oh, this fucking guy! Of course he fucking shot me." And then it cuts to the other guy, and he's like a thin blue line guy, and he's just laughing at the guy, and he says, "Of course, this piece of shit." So it's nice to know that they are being separated. Okay, it stays. There are two on here that I enjoy them. I still need to finish them, but the impressions I have of both of them are it's just reminding me of the first game more than anything. I still need to dabble in what makes it different. And that is Citizen Sleeper 2 and Hades 2. Again, I've played like 3 or 4 hours of each of these. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm just saying check with me again at Goaty so.
that's fair.
All right. Citizen Sleeper 2. Hades 2. What's that bring us down to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We've deleted 5.
Good feeling after four. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out my next one. Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, man, it kind of feels
Not
like
that it's
that.
a bad game, but it died down so quickly, especially compared to the previous Worlds. It just died down so quickly.
Worlds kind of relaunched Capcom, right? Was that pre Resident Evil 7 or post 7?
I think that was pre actually.
So
Let's
yeah, man, that was
confirm.
kind of like their shot in the arm, like, okay, hey, we've got a hit, let's fucking go. And then Wilds came, and like people like that one blonde girl that reminds them of Riku from Final Fantasy VI. Otherwise, I couldn't tell you anything else about it. Could you?
I've played a couple hours into it, but I wouldn't say I'm like. First of all, I never really was much of a Monster Hunter person. Like I've heard of them, I've played them. I played it back on like PSP and uh, Nintendo DS, but I never really got into them. I mean, I tried to say like, oh yeah, I give it a try and all that, but I'm like, it's just not my cup of tea. It's different. But they do a lot of collaborations with Square Enix, which I think is really cool. So I of course love that.
Yeah, didn't they just do like a Final Fantasy 14?
Yep, where you went and hunted a behemoth, I believe.
No, neat. Getting rid of it.
2017 for Resident Evil 7, and then Monster Hunter Wild was 2018.
Okay, so I mean, it was a bang
Pretty
bang.
much right there.
It was like
Yeah,
a
bang bang back to back.
double dose of Axe. All right, we're getting rid of Wilds.
Yep.
I am gonna get rid of Rematch because, yeah, man, I played it for a week. It's fine. It's Rocket League soccer, but I'd rather just go play Rocket League. And man, I don't like I don't like the reporting on that game right now, where it's like they've lost 90% of their player base. It's just these games like they're going to lose players. Like you're not keeping everyone that plays, but they still have a healthy number. So it's just like, hey, everybody, calm the fuck down. Calm down.
Yeah, someone tried saying like, or someone wrote an article like, "Oh, Battlefield 6 needs to do this for its next season or before it loses all its player base." And I'm like, no, you just realized that like majority of people fell off of it because something else came out and they wanted to play that. Like that, you're not reporting anything that hasn't already been reported. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
Try
I
to get
think
those clicks. It's not working.
there's a weirdness where people hate Fortnite, but then they also hate newer games that don't keep your attention. It's just like, okay, man, like what do you want Battlefield to do? Like what do you need them to do? Because obviously you weren't having a good time. Obviously you personally weren't having a good time. What do you need them to do to bring you back?
I need to be more Call of Duty before Call of Duty Black Ops 7, 6, whatever the fuck, whichever one they're on at this point. I don't even know.
Just uninstall the game and move on, dude. I'm getting rid of Rematch.
That's fine. Lost Soul aside, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out too.
But you
Um,
love it.
no, I'm doing the final. I just beat hard mode. Now I have to do Nightmare.
Oof.
It's not a bad game. Let me rephrase it. It's not that bad of a game, but they require you to play it 3 times, and it's like, "Okay, guys, I get it. You wanna give us our money's worth, but
You ain't, you ain't got played at all, Josh.
Nick, I have a goal this year of getting 25 platinums, which means I have to 100% 25 games.
That's
I did
that's
1 so
almost
far.
it's almost two a month. That's almost two a month. That's more than two a
I
month.
realized that. And guess what? I've already done 1. Do you know what that first one was?
Hmm.
RoboCop: Unfinished Business.
Okay. All right. Hey, good
I
start.
already played 1.
13 days in.
And yeah, and I'm almost done platinuming this because I was already a good like, I was already on hard mode when the year started. So great, I'm almost there. I only have like 8 more achievements and I'm done.
Do you have all the games picked out that you're gonna do this with?
So yeah, with Brendan, I have the 25 that we're gonna do together because he's like, I was like, oh, I don't actually own a bunch of these games. Like he has here, I'll tell you a couple of them that on the list that we both have for sure. Um, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Already platted that, so that's one off my list for him. So I'm already ahead of him.
Hmm.
Cyberpunk 2077, Horizon Forbidden West, Code Vein, Citizen Sleeper, The Ascent, Sea of Stars, Bloodborne,
Okay. This
Red Dead Redemption 2,
this
Titanfall 2, and Diablo 4.
this feels like a third segment when we get back to our regular episodes. I
Oh
want to
yeah,
hear
no,
more on this.
No,
I want to hear more
we'll
on
talk more
this.
about it when we get to it. But yeah, so it's like, it's fine. The game is fine. It's very much, you can tell it's somebody's like, hey, like it's Sony working with a Chinese developer to make their project Chinese Hero. Um, it's okay. It's okay. It's
It
yeah.
it's
Delete
gone.
it.
It's gone.
Thank God.
Okay, let's just run down this list and kind of get a yay or a nay. And so I'll say the game, you yay or nay, and then I'll yay or nay. And if we both nay, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay. South of Midnight.
I
Yeah.
mean, yay, just because I'm curious to play it now.
Yay. Dispatch.
Yay.
Yay. Horses.
Nay. Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Who
Nay.
knew that
Look,
was coming?
censorship sucks shit. Get on GOG, download this game, play it so you can see everything for yourself. Don't let other people tell you how to feel about art. Go play it for yourself, feel something about it, and then put it on a list and be like, it's okay. It's just okay. And then, yeah, decide for yourself. Getting rid of horses. Silk Song.
Yay.
Yay. Split Fiction.
Yay.
Yay. Keep Driving.
I'm gonna say yay for now because I gotta see what we're going as this list is to see where we're at.
I'm going to say
So
yay
keep
for
it for
now as
now.
well. It Takes a War.
The one cool concept you said, otherwise, nay.
I'm going to yay it. So we'll come back to that.
Okay, that's fair.
Queue Up.
Nay.
Yay.
God damn it.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We both said yay already.
Said yay.
War Rats.
Nay.
I'm going to also nay it. I think it holds a special place to my heart because I love it. It was my last
Balls.
review for Game
You love
Chronicle.
balls.
I ended up putting it on my personal list. Go check that out over on smashinggametime.com. Josh still owes his.
Yep, I'll have it up there.
Yeah. A game about digging a hole.
God, it's been so long since we talked about this game. I totally forgot about it.
You dig a hole.
I'm gonna say nay.
I'm going to say yay for now.
That's fair.
Avowed. Nay.
You said nay.
I said nay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say nay as well.
There's something about it where I've tried to get into it 3 times over the last year and I play maybe 2 hours and I can't, man. There's something, I don't know if it's just that my brain won't let me play anything that's like an Elder Scrolls adventure type game. I still want to go back and at least beat it one time so I can say that I did, but I can't, man. So maybe Godiso. Maybe Godiso for Avowed. Who knows?
Still one of the coolest posters / covers too.
It looks beautiful. Adamfall. I like it for its atmosphere. I think it is the scope of the game is really well thought out. I've only played a handful of hours. I need to go back and beat it. quote me. You know what? Take a drink every time I say that. But I do need to go back and beat Adam Fall. That and Avowed were like the top of my list for most of this year, and then other stuff just kept getting in the way.
I'm gonna say yay for now. I want to go down the rest of this list to see what we have, and then I'll start
Okay.
crossing my T's and dotting my I's.
Keeper.
I don't remember Keeper. Why can't I remember Keeper?
This is the Lighthouse game, the Walking Lighthouse.
From
Psycho, from the not Psycho.
Yeah, the one you showed me. Yeah.
I'm gonna go yay for now.
I'm gonna say yay for now too because it looked really interesting.
Doom: The Dark Ages.
I'm gonna say nay.
I'm also nay on it, just because Doom is.
It's not terrible. It's Doom. It's Doom on repeat, and there's nothing wrong with that. It has its formula and it has its fan base. It's just there were so many other things that came out this year that just outshined it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Doom has just never held me for long, so I'm gonna get rid of Doom. Battlefield 6.
Yay.
Yay. It stays. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Yay.
Yay.
Silent Hill F. I'm gonna say nay just because I haven't touched it.
That's what they asked because I have not played it. I want to get it and play it, but I've not really heard anything positive, but I also have not heard anything negative.
I'm waiting for my library to get a copy. It's been on hold for me for the last month and a half, so
Ooh, I should check mine while we're talking.
Fingers crossed that I get it. I'm gonna get rid of Silent Hill F. Bollocks Pit, yay or nay?
I'm gonna say yay.
I'm gonna say yay.
I kind of like it, the concept and everything. So yeah, let's keep it.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, yay, fucking yay, fucking yay.
I mean, yay for now. Let's.
Sonic Racing, yay or nay?
Never even played it. I'm gonna assume it's a nay.
I'm naying. I hear it's better than Mario Kart, which we didn't nominate, by the way, which is amazing. But I'm gonna get.
Well, it's because neither one of us played it really.
I'm getting rid of Sonic. And then we talked about Arc Raiders. That puts us down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I believe.
You need me to count it?
No, I just recounted. 16. Yep, 16 is right. So we need to get rid of 6 more games.
Oh boy. All right. Well.
Immediately looking at this, I think that a game about digging a hole can go. It's fun. Right. It's one of those afternoon games. You can seriously beat it and run. Nothing against it for that. I just think there are other games. There are other games of that ilk that I'm willing to back over a game about digging a hole. Just a pleasure to be nominated, sir. All right, what's next?
I see one I think you can get rid of instantly, and I'll tell you why.
What is it and why?
Queue Up.
Man, I don't know, man. Queue Up
is it really a game when all you do is press a button and let it run? Look, let's be honest. Balatro, you at least have some strategy in there. You have to do some work.
You're doing the work.
Queue Up is just an ASMR.
You're doing the work. So where Queue Up differs from Balatro. So Balatro, you're trying to get the jokers to stack up the way you need them to, and then you're trying to get your deck to, be stacked in a way that will. Well, with my jokers, I get this bonus for face cards, so I need to make sure I have as many face cards as I can. This kind of works in that way, but you are taking your abilities and trying to stack them as much as you can. So when the coin flips up one way, you're getting points, or when it flips up another way, you're getting points, and you're just trying to maximize the way that you can get points in both directions, win or lose. But it's also just a really smart satire about esports and just how ridiculous those things are, and how folks that have nothing to do with the esport and who don't understand anything about it will glom on and like bring this money into it and just make it this bastardized version of itself. Like throughout the game, there's a guy that will email you and he'll try to understand your strategy when at the end of the day, it's just a 50-50 fucking flip of the coin, brother.
All right, you can keep it for now, but we're gonna have to whittle this list down. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to help out.
I know.
So what you pick one then? Go ahead, please.
What if I told you I strategically kept some of these so we could cut them later on?
Oh, okay. Well, then which one are we cutting now?
I think you can get rid of Pro Skater.
Okay.
It's fine. I played 3 and I played the hell out of 3, and it was fun to return to those levels. But fun game. Go play it. Getting rid of it. And then, I mean, Adamfall and Keeper, I think, can honestly both go. Keeper was fun. It does some really cool things. Reminds me of Josh. Josh is like, no, yeah, you're right, brother.
Yeah.
What are we at?
We need to get rid of 2 more games.
We need to get rid of 2 more games. So let's, for the listeners, for those who don't have the visual cues, let's read what's left. So what is left, and this is in no particular order. This is South of Midnight, Dispatch, Hollow Knight Silksong, Split Fiction, Keep Driving, It Takes a War, Queue Up, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Battlefield 6, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ball Pit, and Arc Raiders. That's honestly a beautiful list. We just got to get rid of 2 of these though. Man, I'm torn on what 2 we're gonna go though. Ah man.
I'll make you a deal.
I mean, I think it's gonna be Keep Driving. I think Keep Driving is obviously gonna go.
Okay.
And then it's either It Takes a War or Queue Up.
Which one of those 2?
Because they're both saying they're both saying fascinating things. It Takes a War, and I talked about this. Which one was it? I think it was it, I don't remember what category it was, but It Takes a War basically talks about like treating each other better online, remembering that there's a human offline that you are berating online when you call them every slur, every Xbox word in the book. So, and then Queue Up is just really, really fucking smart take on esports and the bastardization. Overall, the bastardization of sports when money gets involved. Oh man, I'm gonna take Queue Up. It's a late entry. I mean, It Takes a War is on my personal list. Queue Up is not, because Queue Up I played throughout the break. So, I think It Takes a War can go, and then Keep Driving can go. Keep Driving, beautiful ode to the early 2000s. Beautiful game, especially if that's right around the time you started driving. It just reminds you of being out on the road alone by yourself and not really knowing what to do.
And picking up hitchhikers.
I pick them all up, which is a bad thing to do in the game because it takes up so much time and space. All right, so we're down to 10. We just have to get them in an order. The 10 remaining games are South of Midnight, Dispatch, Hollow Knight Silksong, Split Fiction, Queue Up, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Battlefield 6, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ball Pit, and Arc Raiders. I was counting those on my fingers just to be sure that we were at 10.
You don't trust my counting ability, I see.
So instead of because we tend to like find number 1 and be like, all right, let's put number 1 in its spot. I think that we start actually a little low. I think we start at 10. Let's start at 10. So here, let's do this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, who's 10? Josh, I'm gonna take the pain off your face right now, and I'm gonna put Queue Up at 10.
Well, I was gonna say Queue Up or Ball Pit.
No, I think I would argue Ball Pit higher.
Okay, that's right. Like I said, I was just gonna name the 2. I would like to throw in Arc Raiders at number 9.
You've convinced me.
You think it deserves higher? Really?
No, well, I'm not into extraction shooters at all. But you've kind of convinced me to check out Arc Raiders. I think number 9's a good spot for it.
It's like it's not like it didn't get into the top 10, but it's like, no, what you've convinced me to get back into extraction shooters.
You escaped Tarkov just to end up raiding the Arcs.
Yes.
Does Battlefield 6 go down here towards
Yeah. I think after the hype died down, we're back to the regularly programmed schedule with just Battlefield fans. It's good. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's good, but there's so many good games this year, especially from these indie developers, which is just unheard of.
It's a hard crew to please as well.
Yeah.
All right. 8 Battlefield 6, 9 Arc Raiders, 10 Q up. 7? Man. This feels like a perfect spot for South of Midnight. South of Midnight has that B game feel, but with that A game heart. And again, I said it multiple times. I think did I review that game?
I'll let you did.
Did I review? I don't remember. Either way, playing that game reminded me a lot of playing Sands of Time back in the early 2000s. And I mean, the music, the setting, the characters. It's a good game, and I hope they get to make a sequel. But you never know. Phil Spencer might shut him down.
Ugh.
Let's see here. Unranked games so far are Dispatch, Hollow Knight, Silksong, Split Fiction, Clair Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, and Ball Pit. I'm still working my way through Death Stranding 2. It's got some pretty not drastic, but it's got some pretty heavy emotional beats early on. Plays on fatherhood. The game starts out a lot faster, which I really like. I thought that first one, it kind of takes a minute. The needle drops, I think, are a lot better this time around. And then just the variety of ways you can get around. Like, you can travel electric zip lines. You have cars almost available to you almost immediately. And, I mean, I'm still finding other ways to travel. Death Stranding 2 at number 6.
Probably should just copy and paste or cut and paste.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. It felt like the game wanted me to type it. Kojima did that.
You want to go the long way?
You know what? The game has made me do that. There was one mission in Act 6 or 7. It's episode 6 or 7. And you have to go basically to where Heartman is. And the path is very mountainous. You're basically at the peak of multiple mountains. And I have my car. I've been driving it the whole time. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to drive this one. So I left my car on the Magellan, packed very lightly, just took what I needed and walked it. And it was actually really relaxing. I was like, yeah, I'm glad I did this. This is awesome. So the fact that the game got me to slow down and do the slow way, kind of cool. Ball Pit feels like a number 5 game, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. You can cut in whenever you want. I'm not trying to.
No, I mean, at this point, I kind of know. I think I know where this is going. So that's why I'm letting you roll. And if I think different, I'll let you know. But I think I have an idea how the rest of this is going to go.
All right. Well, number 4 is obviously Clair Obscure, right?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to wake you up, sir.
I think number 4 is Dispatch.
You think number 4 is Dispatch?
Number 4 is Dispatch.
Yeah, I agree. I'm warm on it compared to where other people were. Again, as we were picking apart each character in Best New Character, I was like, yeah, man, the writing's just not that good. It's fine.
I think it's a good. I say it unironically, but a good satire, I guess, on superheroes. And supervillains, actually.
Workplace stuff, and I mean, it's one of when it comes to it's one of those. It's a Suicide Squad, which they did fine. They did fine. I was just bored with it. And I just wanted a little more from the love triangles. And maybe I should have tried the other way around, and maybe I should have tried other dialogue angles. Maybe that's my fault for not going back, but I've only got so much time, you guys. Number 3. Man, this top 3 is fucking bananas, man.
I know, and I'm torn on what number 2 and 3 should be.
Oh man, So let me run down the case for each one. So Silksong, very about fucking time, you might say. Like, all right, guys, the game is out. Congratulations, you fucking did it, boys. It's out. And very Hornet. I think Hollow Knight Silksong, and I hated Hollow Knight. It's crazy to think that I hated Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight Silksong might go down as one of my top 10 games when I'm dead.
That's crazy to even think like that, because It's and I don't say this I say this not unironically. I say this with a little bit of irony, but like it's the same game to some extent. It essentially
I
is.
don't know. I think Hornet sells me on it because I've never been big on the silent protagonist in a Metroidvania because the Metroidvania is all about the way that your character grows and the way that allows you to progress in the world. And most of those characters are silent, and I get it because that's who you are. But it's nice to see that a character, yes, they're growing, but they're kind of set in their ways in the world. So it was nice. It was nice to have like this character that's already been molded, and I'm just living in her world, living her experience. And she's Hornet is fucking. She's a baller, dude. She just comes in. She's like nonchalantly like, "Hey, somebody fucking kidnapped me. I'm about to, I'm about to fuck all your days up. Like this is dumb." And yeah, she just doesn't have much patience for what's going on, and I really enjoy it. And again, I love the exploration of religion, the exploration of pilgrimages and life after religion. I won't get too far into the spoilers on that, but if you know, you know. Um, yeah, man. And then Split Fiction. I mean, it's a story about theft and money thinking it's above all else when in fact it's really like I don't know, there's been this imbalance between creativity and wealth, and for some reason the wealthiest people think they're so fucking creative, and it's like, actually no, you're not. You need the creative, and you need to rob the creative so you can continue to grow your wealth. And I mean, the fact that Split Fiction has probably been worked on for the last 2 to 3 years and then came out in the middle of the AI fucking slop fest. It's kind of nuts. It's like, wow, your timing was really good. How did you know? How did you know
It's
so
almost
far
like they
ahead?
saw, or did they know somebody over at Simpsons, or
Probably.
'cause Simpsons always predicts the future.
Probably do. And then, I mean, Claire Obscura, what can you say about it? It's a game about it's a game about thinking about what comes after us. And there's a lot of people who don't think like that. And so it was refreshing to get that. So whenever there was art in 2025 that took a moment to be like, well, what are we leaving behind? What is going on here? Like, why are we so gung ho about being a lot? Like, why are we so why are we beating our chest and be like, we are amazing, when we should be like, actually we need to be getting these little junior sprouts over here ready for the world, because this is, it's a cruel place. I mean, obviously
Not
Claire
only that,
Obscura's, huh?
I said not only that, but they just did something that many big AAA, quadruple A companies were scared to do, and they revived a dying genre of turn-based JRPGs.
I wouldn't say it was dying. I think it's still. I think
Okay,
the
stalemated. How about that? Stalemated.
why I think what they did was they took. I mean, it's a Persona game, right?
Yeah, I guess Tat is some technical. I'm saying like you get like yeah, like Atlas does a good job of it, but I'm saying like you can only name like Atlas and Square Enix. There's no other company anymore that will even touch turn-based JRPGs.
Well, I think what Sandfall got right was its scope. I think the word of the word of 2025 is scope. I mean, you hear so many stories about companies overextending themselves and getting into trouble, like the Shovel Knight stuff that was reported on by Jason Schreier a few weeks back. I think that was actually the end of November, where hey, Yacht Club Games is in trouble and they have these 3 games and they have this office, and like that was very obviously an office that had a scope problem and didn't know how to scope their game properly. Whereas, as much as I complain about Claire Obscure's third act not really being anything besides just cleaning up what's left, that's scope, man. They scoped it. They're like, hey man, like we gave you the first 2 acts, and now do what you want over here or over there. Here, there's the
Not
end of
only
the
that, but
game.
then to celebrate the success of their, like, hey guys, we're gonna give you this DLC for free.
Yeah, so they were working in their lab this whole time, while everyone was cheering them on, and giving people more stuff. But yeah, man, I think they what they did successfully was just scoped their game to the appropriate size of of their company. And then
Yeah.
it blew up. It blew up. It blew up. And I think that's why that's number one. Clair Obscur into number one. And then make an argument for 2 and 3, Josh.
Uh, I'm gonna say Split Fiction for 3 and Hollow Knight for 2.
I can't argue it. I can't argue it because I was gonna do the same. Split Fiction. I think if Split Fiction came out maybe a month later, or maybe like after Silksong. I don't know. I say
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
I
it's just
say
like,
that.
they were so early in the year.
I say that. I say, hey, maybe Split Fiction should have came out earlier in the or later in the year, and then none of us end up playing it because we're all playing Silksong.
Well, not only that, but I mean, Clair Obscur came out just just after it technically.
Is this the order? Is this what we're happy with?
I'm very happy with it, honestly. It's a great list. It was a great year.
All right, I'm gonna read this, and then once I read it, it's locked. So you have until I read number one to stop me.
Go for it.
Game of the year 2025. At number 10, we have Queue Up. At number 9, we have Arc Raiders. At number 8, we have Battlefield 6. At number 7, South of Midnight. At number 6, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach. At number 5, Ball Pit. At number 4, Dispatch. At number 3, Split Fiction. At number 2, Hollow Knight Silksong. And then at number
I object.
1, oh Jesus, I knew you were gonna fucking do that. I just wanted
Dispatch should clearly be number 1.
I wanted a clean read, you son of a bitch. At number 1 is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a good list.
A great, like I said, 2025 was definitely a great year, especially for the indie developers. They really stepped up their game and they showed like, hey, you big companies probably should fucking mind your business.
For the last year, I've been saying, because the 2024 was kind of meh, but I thought 2023 was gonna go down as like one of the best years in gaming, kind of like how 98 and 2007 were.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back and forth between 23 and 25 and be like, man, which one of these years was really better? Because I mean, the whole scope of it, there were layoffs everywhere both years. But then you look at the games that were coming out, and I think there are going to be games from both years that we're going to be talking about 20 years from now.
I think the only thing that 23 has over 25 is AI. It obviously was. I mean, there were companies that were using it, but it wasn't as big and as well used as it was in 25. So it's like, just because of that alone, I think 23 has just a little bit of a step up, but it's not much of a step up. It's like,
how dare you? 23 had Dave the Diver.
yeah, and it inspired Gabe to go buy a yacht company.
My large diving hero. I love that man. And it had Dredge. Dredge is pretty cool. Had a lot of water. Had a lot of fishing games. It was that's the key. You gotta have fishing games.
The year of fishing. Were they just subconsciously trying to get into Gabe's mind and make him like buy the yacht company? Was that did they Ocean Eleven's him?
Yeah, they're like, hey, no, they inceptioned him.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, we've reached the end of Game of the Year. Josh, I'm ready to get out of here. Are you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, I need some NyQuil and I need a nice, hopefully at least 6 hours of sleep.
And you also need to start playing Weird West, because that's going to be our game that we're playing at the beginning of the year. And I know we're in the middle of the beginning of the year, but we'll play it for a little longer than January. But look forward to that. Josh has a top 10 list of his own to put up on the website, so look forward to that as well. We're gonna get out of here, everybody. We're tired. We're sleepy. The holidays. Just pretend it's still December. The holidays are making us sleepy, and we're getting out of here. We're gonna go.
We need to go. We need to go to bed before Santa comes.
We do. Congratulations again to all the nominees. Devs, you were amazing. Phil Spencer, you were not. He'll never hear this, but if he does, he's gonna. Man, that's gonna really bum me out. I hate making people feel bad, but
I mean, he kind of has it coming.
Do a better job, dude. Do a better job. Do a better job. That's it. All right. Hey, 2025, we're closing the books on you. Everybody, this is Smashing Game Time. I hope you had a smashing great time. We'll see each and every one of you next time.